Alright, ladies and gents, I think we're just about ready to get things a-rolling today on this lovely Wednesday evening. So, let's go ahead and start things up here. Welcome everybody back again to another one of my Come Hang Out live streams. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today is Wednesday, August 17th. Alright, good stuff all around there. Episode number 198, Bracket Fight Night. You guys already know. Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule just to get things rolling today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. So guys, in terms of today's stream, obviously enough, we have ourselves a tournament bracket all set to go for today. We will get started with that here in a couple of minutes, so just hang tight. We will get to that momentarily. First things first, though, how are you guys doing on this lovely Wednesday evening? Hopefully you guys are doing well. The cats are messing with something. Waffle, what do you have over there? Come on, get away from there. I don't know what that is, but you can't have it. Please don't eat it. All right, so how are you guys doing on this lovely Wednesday? Still breathing? I feel that. Will Kahoot be tomorrow? No, Kahoot will not be tomorrow. Traditionally, Kahoots are on Fridays. However, since this Friday is the 200th stream, the Kahoot will probably be moved to Monday. So Monday, we'll probably do the Kahoot, and obviously Friday of that week, we will do one as well. Did I see the new Part 2 image? Everybody's asking, did I see the new Part 2 image? I did. I saw it yesterday, when it, or sorry, not yesterday, but earlier today, when it came out, and I decided to not do a video on it right away, because I didn't really feel like it was all that special, but we can look at it right now if you guys want. If you guys want to go ahead and talk about that quick, we totally could. So in terms of the new Part 2 image, let me go ahead and find it quick. It's around here somewhere. We can take a look at it really quick. For the Part 2 image, it is this right here. Hold on, let me get my phone out quick, just so I can monitor the chat. There is a new Part 2 image, yes indeed, but it's not really anything super major. Maybe I will upload this part of the live stream later as a video, just in case the folks that don't watch the streams want to see it. So in terms of the image, you guys, in terms of the new Part 2 image, we have this right here. Yeah, there it is. This is the new Part 2 image, and it's not really anything super duper special. It's just kind of Pixel next to Jay's bike on a screen. Maybe this is when she's talking with the ninja, telling them how she can upgrade their vehicles to the Golden Dragon forms or whatever. I don't know. Personally, this isn't really anything super exciting for me. It's not really anything super major. I didn't really want to make a video on this right away, but it is a new image. It is a new Part 2 image. This is what we got right here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too major. This could also be from some type of behind the scenes video. Maybe Pixel's talking directly to the audience about the new vehicles, hence why she's looking directly at us, and she has that pretty creepy stare there. She's like, I can see into your soul. Look at that. She's like, I can see into your soul, everybody. So yeah, that's the new image in a nutshell. That's the new Part 2 image, and it is definitely something. Not really anything super special, though. So yeah, for those that are asking about the Part 2 image, that's what it is right there. So guys, in terms of today's stream, now that that's pretty much done, let's get back to our regularly scheduled stream. Here we go, and I will go ahead and get things rolling with the bracket. Actually, maybe we should wait a little bit longer for the bracket. Maybe just a few more minutes, just to let the stream settle for a little bit. Yeah, low claps. It's not really anything super special, is it? It is kind of cool. It is cool just because it's a new image. I understand that, but you know, it's just not anything super exciting. Like, I saw it right before I was about to go to bed this morning, and I was like, oh, all right, well, I don't really feel the need to get out of bed and make a video about that. But like I said, I will probably be uploading that segment of the stream later on, just to go ahead and get that news out there for people that may not have seen the stream itself. What is the bracket category? That is a very good question. We will talk about that here momentarily. I will say, yeah, with like the kind of like the Part 2 drought right now, with kind of the Part 2 drought that we're going through, small images like that are pretty exciting. To a lot of folks, I mean, myself included, at least it's something new, right? I don't know, it just didn't really seem like anything super special, I guess. So, you know. About to go to bed this morning. Oh yeah, I go to bed at here's how I went to bed this morning, right? It was like 6-7 a.m. I had just gotten done making videos and stuff that were going to be going up today, and I was like, oh man, I could sit down and watch the extended edition of Jurassic World Dominion, because I just got the Blu-ray and it has like the super duper ultra extended edition with like 14 minutes of extra footage. I was like, I could watch that, or I could just go to bed a little bit early. I just went to bed early. Usually I go to sleep around like maybe 10-11 in the morning because my sleep schedule's just that messed up. Wake up like at 5-6 in the afternoon. You guys know how it goes. Stay up all night, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. I just decided to go to bed early, and after I saw that image of Pixel, I was like, all right, I'll just go to bed early. I don't really need to get up or watch the big scary dinosaur movie or make a video. You guys know how it goes. Normalize going to bed early. Yeah, it's nice every now and then. I actually got some decent sleep. I will say I did wake up around like maybe noonish and couldn't fall back asleep. So I just assume it's just because my corpse was not used to that sleep schedule. Not used to going to bed too early at that time. So it's just used to me being up, I guess. I don't know. But I figured I'd let you guys know. That's pretty much how my morning / night / evening went down. As I take a sip of my beverage there. Mini movie pictures. I mean, we have pictures for Core, Reimagined, and Tales from the Monastery of Spinjitzu. I have not yet added the 2011 mini movies, but I hope to add those at some point. Had to restart. Hope I didn't miss a lot. No, you didn't really miss anything. Not much of anything. We talked about the new Part 2 image, which really isn't anything super duper special, but if you wanted to rewind the stream and check that out, you know, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a video on that later on. Going to be uploading this portion of the stream as a video, or at least the portion that we covered the image on. What's the beverage today? Today I have a can of what drink is this? Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Awesome. Yeah, that's the good old beverage for today, boys. That's what I got going today. No water. I think I'm out of water bottles. I have a new case of water in my car, though, so I'll probably be running out there later today grabbing that water. In terms of the bracket, let's go ahead and jump on over to that really quick, shall we? In terms of the bracket, might need to readjust the actual screen a little bit since we looked at that new pixel image. Ooh, actually, it's not too bad. Look at that. It actually ain't that bad. So today, for the bracket, we are doing mechs. Since we did vehicles last time, figured we could do mechs since we left mechs out of that specific bracket last time. Now we can do mechs here today. Awesome. I didn't think that we had already done mechs. I was looking through some of the older brackets. I don't think we've done mechs. We did a tier list on mechs a long time ago, but I don't think we've done a bracket fight for mechs. So I think that's what we can do today. In terms of our lineup of 16 mechs right here, we have the following. We have the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, Pixel's Samurai X Mech, we got Cole's Earth Mech from Rebooted, Possession, and everything in between, the Hydro Mech from Seabound, Fire Mech from the Final Battle Season, Zane's Titan Mech, Lloyd's Titan Mech, Lloyd's Golden Mech, I almost said Golden Dragon Mech, but just Golden Mech, Cole's Quake Mech from the movie, Kai's Mech from the movie, Nia's new Crystallized Mech, Jay's Electro Mech, Nia's Water Strider, Jose with the 199, thank you very much there. I'll check out your message here in a second. We also have the Stone Mech, Garma Mecha Man, and Samurai X Mech. So that's what we got going on today. Let's go ahead and set up this first match between the Green Ninja Mech Dragon and Pixel's Samurai Mech, and we will just go from there, deciding which of these mechs is the best one. All right. And also, Jose, 199, 20th World Tournament. Finally, the 20th one. We've reached 20 of these bracket fights. That's awesome to hear. That's spectacular. Thank you, Jose, for keeping us updated the entire journey. I appreciate the 199 donation. All right, so first round, ladies and gents. Which mech is better? We have, if I can copy and paste that quick, the Green Ninja Mech Dragon from the Ninjago movie, the Lego Ninjago movie, and we also have the Pixel's Samurai X Mech. All right, Green Ninja Mech Dragon, Samurai X Mech sounds good. Take a vote. Which mech do you guys prefer? All right, take a vote. Did I see the thumbnail entry for the 200th stream? Yes, indeed I did. Everybody that has submitted thumbnails so far, I've seen all of your submissions. So far, they all look fantastic. I'm going to have a pretty hard time figuring out which one I'm going to pick on Friday. And also, for a quick reminder, if you guys want to submit a 200th stream thumbnail, feel free to do so. You can submit it over on my email, send it to me on Twitter, Instagram, everything in between, links in the description down below, and you guys can do whatever you want for the thumbnail as long as Skylar is on there in some way, shape, or form. As long as Skylar's there, you are free to design a thumbnail, and on Friday for the 200th stream, I will pick one to use for that very stream. So, a lot of people have already submitted things. Thank you all so much for those that did. And yeah, so far they all look great. So I'm going to have a hard time picking which one I should, or which one I like the most on Friday. But so far, from what I've seen, all of them are fantastic. So feel free to submit a thumbnail if you want. How we doing on the poll? Ooh, kind of even there. Kind of even there. Green Ninja Mech Dragon or Pixel Samurai X Mech, kind of split 50-50. Maybe we'll let this one run for 2 minutes. Usually we have them up for about a minute. Ooh, are we lagging a little bit? Are you guys seeing some lag on your end? Seeing a little bit of lag on my end. If you guys aren't seeing lag, maybe we're fine. Maybe OBS is just having a heart attack or something. Interesting. Yeah, yesterday we were having some internet problems. Same deal with today. No lag? No lag? Interesting. Yeah, because my OBS for some reason is like, oh, hey, you're lagging like a lot, man. Your internet's about to blow up. But if you guys aren't seeing lag, then maybe we'll be fine. Interesting. Not lagging for you guys? All right. Cool. Thanks for letting me know, you guys. Some of you guys are seeing a little bit of lag. It's understandable. If it gets worse, feel free to let me know, folks. You guys are always pretty good at letting me know when things are going south. So, why don't we end off the which mech is better poll? There we go, or at least the first one of this stream right there. We have the Green Ninja Mech Dragon in the lead. Actually, why don't we go ahead and try to reset the internet quick. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm going to go ahead and try to reset. Oh, and now it's fine, computer? Really? Oh, nope. All right. Give me 1 second, folks. 1 second. And we are back. So we switched over to the other internet. Let's see if that fixes things. Like I was saying, with the bracket, let's go ahead and bump up the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. That has won. So there we go. And now, going over to this side of the bracket, we have a battle between Cole's Quake Mech and Kai's Fire Mech, both of which from the Lego Ninjago movie. So that's sure to be exciting right there. Let me know how you guys are doing over with the lag sesh. Now you're lagging. Oh man, what is going on with the stream today, man? Come on, internet. You can't just let me stream here. Let me try switching back again, seeing if it worked. Hold on 1 second, folks. Bruh. All right, are we good now? Internet? Hold on 1 second, folks. All right, let's see if that worked now, internet. I'm getting really tired of all this lag. What the heck? Why doesn't the internet like me? I don't know. I don't know why the internet's having a meltdown today. It's been fine literally all today until I tried to start streaming, and then it's like, up. What are you doing? What are you doing, internet? All right, let's try to do the poll, though. Let's continue on with the bracket. We have Kai's Fire Mech from the movie, I should specify. All right. Versus Cole's Quake Mech, also from the movie. Quality just dropped. I could deal with a quality drop as long as the stream is still running and you guys can still see somewhat of something. I can deal with that. I can deal with a quality drop, to be honest. Let's take a vote, though. Restart your software. That would require me to shut down the entire stream, and we restarted it before the stream started. So I restart it every single day for this specific reason. What the heck, computer? Give me a break. All right, so I imagine you guys are still seeing lag. Feel free to let me know. Oh man, come on. Come on, internet. You can do it. Do your best. just try your best, internet. You can do it. I believe in you. You have an overloaded computer? I'm not seeing that issue. If that was like an overload issue, I would have seen that as like a warning. The computer would have told me that. For some reason, it's the internet specifically that's being all that lagginess today. How about we do the stream tomorrow? If we push back the stream, that would require the 200th stream to not be on Friday. I don't want to do that. I want to have it on Friday like I had planned. Hopefully things get better. Yesterday it got a little bit better, so I guess fingers crossed it'll get better. You know? Seems like we're running smoothly right now. So, I don't know. Maybe things will get better. Seems like it's running a little bit smoothly at the moment. Like currently, at this very, very specific moment in time in the stream's lifespan. So, maybe we'll just leave her be. I think she's smoothing out a little bit. Thank you, computer. Only took you just like 15 minutes to get your stuffs together. I understand. I see you. In terms of which mech is better, we have the Kai's Fire Mech from the movie or Cole's Quake Mech, also from the movie. In terms of who's winning, so far the Quake Mech. I agree. Quake Mech is a lot better, in my opinion. But both mechs are pretty solid. Can't really go wrong with either or. However, the Quake Mech, that's where it's at. 100%. With 2 minutes done, let's end off that poll. Yeah, it seems like the internet has finally smoothed out. Thank goodness. That was pretty rocky. I appreciate you guys sticking through that with me, though. I appreciate you guys being there, sticking through, letting me know how things are going down over on your end. I appreciate that very much. So in terms of which mech is better, Cole's Quake Mech has won. I agree. That is the much superior mech in my opinion. I just think it's really unique. Rolls on one wheel. Can't go wrong with that. And of course, maybe I'm a little bit biased because Cole is my boy, but I think it's a lot better than Kai's mech, which in and of itself is a 10 out of 10. Both of these mechs are really fantastic. Over here, we got the Earth Mech from Rebooted, Possession, and everything in between, versus the Hydro Mech, last seen in Crystallized first episode, right? Lloyd used it to get to where the ninja were or whatever. Primarily used during Seabound, though. So let's go ahead and run that poll next. The original Earth Mech versus the Hydro Mech. Yes, Earth Mech. I'm going to specify the one from Rebooted, just so we know what we're all talking about, just so we're all on the same page there. And the Hydro Mech. All right. Take a vote. Thank you, Jenny, for subscribing. Jenny Moore. I appreciate that subscription. Both kind of suck. Yeah, they're both kind of small-scale mechs, not really exciting, to be honest. I think they're both decent, you know? Decent mechs, all things considered, but yeah, I don't know which one I'd vote for. They're both kind of the same to me, I guess. Earth Mech versus Hydro Mech. Take a vote. Give me 1 second here, folks. I had to sneeze there. I woke up this morning also with a nosebleed, so that wasn't fun to deal with. I'm worried that me sneezing right now is gonna bring back that nosebleed. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're still good. Which mech is better, Earth Mech from Rebooted or the Hydro Mech? Like I said, they're both kind of even to me, middle of the road, to be honest. So, like the Earth Mech because it gives me nostalgia. That's fair, yeah. It also can attach to the back of the Thunder Raider, so there you go. You don't see the Hydro Mech doing that, but the Earth Mech definitely does. There you go. Let's see. Mech was not in the first episode of Seabound. Did I say Seabound? I meant Crystallized. First episode of Crystallized, primarily used during Seabound, obviously. Crystallized is what I meant if I said Seabound earlier. Apologies, I meant the first episode of Crystallized, which the Hydro Mech is there for like one shot in the background. You kind of see it there when Lloyd gets to the beach with the other ninja boys. So there you go. Hydro Mech needed Scuba Nia and Maya. 100%. That would have made the set a million times more valuable to pretty much everybody. Yeah, definitely. Big missed opportunity. What do I post on Twitter? Not a lot, to be honest. I mainly just retweet stuff. I'm mostly active over on Instagram.com. Instagram and YouTube especially, obviously enough. YouTube is my primary social network. But Instagram, you can find me a lot more active on there. Feel free to check out the link in the description. Every time the internet lags, the Overlord is hacking your system. Would not be surprised. That guy has it out for me. Maybe it's because I'm covering ninja content. I don't know. I like the Overlord. Leave me alone, dude. Which is better, Hydro Mech or Earth Mech from Rebooted? Seems like the Hydro Mech is the winner. Let's go ahead and bump up that guy. There you go. Hydra Mech, welcome to the top 8. Over here, we got the new Samurai X Mech versus Jay's Electro Mech. Both really solid mechs as well. The Electro Mech has some issues in set form, but overall, in the show, both of these guys are very, very good. So let's run that poll next. Here we go. Next up, the new Samurai, I'm going to say Samurai X Mech from Crystallized, you know, letting you guys know which one we're specifically talking about, versus the, what did I say it's going up against? The Electro Mech. Sometimes I forget. Electro Mech versus Samurai X Mech from Crystallized. Take a vote. Which mech do you guys prefer? Which is better? New Samurai X Mech looks goofy? Oh man, I disagree. I think that mech looks fantastic. One of the better Ninjago mechs of all time, in my opinion. But of course, that's just my humble opinion. Is Cole's car the next to review? Yes, I do plan on filming that later today. Hopefully getting that up by tomorrow morning for you guys. Just cruising right along with these reviews. Only a couple more left. I plan on doing Cole's Dragon Cruiser today and doing Kai's Dragon Raider tomorrow, and then that'll be it for my reviews. I'm not going to be reviewing the Golden Ultra Dragon because I do not have that set, so that'll pretty much do it. That'll wrap it up for the reviews. Hopefully they end this week. Looking forward to that. Finally getting through my reviews so I can finally put everything away and clean up this room because it's a mess right now. Because we're in the middle of the review process and it's just a big chaotic mess. Favorite Thor movie? Probably Ragnarok, to be honest. I mean, none of the Thor movies have been perfect in my opinion, but I don't know. Ragnarok's probably the best one. And of course, with this poll having a pretty substantial lead for the Samurai X Mech, let's end off the poll. If there's ever a really big lead like this, we're just going to end it off a little bit early. The Samurai X Mech from Crystallized has won, so going back to our lovely bracket, let's bump up that lovely mech. There you go. Beating out the Electro Mech. Yep, I can see that 100%. Moving on down the list, we have Kai's Fire Mech from the final battle versus Zane's Titan Mech. Again, both good mechs. I'm a big fan of mechs and robots, in case you guys couldn't tell. I like mechs and robots and stuffs and whatnot. So, Kai's Fire Mech versus Zane's Titan Mech. Let's get that one rolling. For the next round, Kalmar's creepy. That's one way of putting it. A little bit more than creepy, I will say. Kai's Fire Mech from the final battle. All right. Oops. Final battle versus Zane's Titan Mech. The original, and in my opinion, the only Titan Mech. A little bit of a controversial opinion. I don't really like Lloyd's Titan Mech all that much. Much more prefer Zane's. All right. Let's take a vote. What do you guys have to say about this matchup? Zane's is super cool. I agree. Titan Mech has knees and massive W. I agree with that as well, especially the Legacy Titan Mech. You can't really get much better than those knees. Then again, the new Samurai X Mech has knees as well, and those knees are probably the best knees that I've seen in a very long time. Can't go wrong with knees on mechs. I've said it before, I've said it 100 times, I'll say it again. I think that every Lego mech should have knees. No matter how big, no matter how small, you need knees. I think that's very important for posability, and it just makes the set have an insane amount of value in my opinion. If the Samurai X Mech right here from Crystallized did not have knees, chances are I wouldn't really care for the set all that much. Part of the reason why I don't like Lloyd's Titan Mech all that much. Because there's no knees. Are we talking about mech knees? Because it's important. Mech knees are the most important thing that I've ever fought for in my entire life. I live and breathe Lego mech knees. Very, very clearly. Did I hear that Tom Holland left social media? I did not. Would not be surprised. Social media can be kind of toxic sometimes, so I envy him. I wish I could leave social media. Maybe one day I'll take a break, but you know, in terms of Tom Holland, I imagine he gets a lot of angry and hateful messages. Nothing against Tom Holland. I like the guy. I just think there's a lot of people that don't like him because he's famous. I've met a lot of people like that. I don't like people because they're successful. Oh no, this person's successful? What a tragedy. Cancel them. With a pretty big lead over Kai's Fire Mech, let's go ahead and end off that poll with Zane's Titan Mech being the winner. And I feel like I would have voted the other way, to be honest. I kind of like Kai's super small little final battle mech. It's short, it's cute, I like it. A lot of nostalgia for that original Fire Mech. But Zane's Titan Mech, I agree, especially with the Legacy set, is a bajillion times better, like from an objective standpoint. Like, nostalgia aside, Zane's Titan Mech is obviously the better mech. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up Zane's Titan Mech. Welcome to the top 8 there, my friend. And over here we have Nias Water Strider versus the, what do you call this one? The Firestone Mech? Sure. Just for simplicity's sake, let's go with that. Firestone Mech sounds good. Nias Water Strider versus the Firestone Mech. All right. Nias Water Strider, obviously from the movie. Should I specify from the movie? Sure, why not? I've already typed it in. And the Firestone Mech. According to the sets, that's what it's called. But I don't know what you'd call it in terms of like the actual show itself. Nias Water Strider or Firestone Mech? Take a vote. Water has more posability. Yeah, and also that set was pretty cheap when it came out too. $30 for that thing. That is an insanely good deal. Should have been a $50 set. Skylar's knees or Maya's knees? I don't know, man. I mean, pick your poison. Flip a coin, either or for me. Knees offer posability. Posability is good. I don't care if you're a mech or a person or some type of weird raccoon monster. Knees are good for everybody. Can we hear a joke? Hey, Google, tell us a joke. Por favor.
Why won't the shrimp share its treasure? Because it's shellfish.
Wow. Saw that one coming like from a mile away, Google. You gotta get a little better at telling these jokes, man. We're entering Riddler territory, and not like Paul Dano Riddler, but Jim Carrey Riddler. Oh man, Dareth has knees. He does have knees. Yes, that's very crucial for human life. Nia's mech is creative, giant rideable spider. Other is just an average mech, except it's Two-Face. True. I mean, yeah, I like the Water Strider a lot more. I think it's a little bit more, yeah, like you said, a little bit more unique. It's like a giant water spider. Can't go wrong with water spiders, right? Have you seen water spiders in real life? They're fantastic, amazing creatures. I'll go for the Water Strider myself, but we will let the poll run for 2 minutes. Seems like it's pretty close, all things considered. So, you know how it goes. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. If our legs bent the other way, what would a chair look like? Would it just be the other way around? You'd be kind of like leaning forward? Kind of. I mean, I think that's how it would work, right? Thankfully, humanity has blessed us with legs that bend forward. So, you know, we can actually have chairs that are functional. Can you ask Google how old Skylar is? Hey, Google, how old is Skylar from Ninjago?
On the website ninjago.fandom.com, they say, Skylar is also around the same age. Kai and Jay are the same age. They're about 17.
Yeah, sure. Sure they are there, Google. I don't know where you're pulling these numbers from. It's questionable. What the heck, Google? In terms of which mech is better, Water Strider or the Firestone Mech, Water Strider has won. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Water Strider. There you go. Welcome to the top 8. Over here, Lloyd's Titan Mech versus the Golden Mech. Kind of a clash of the mechs there for Lloyd. Clash of the Green Ninja mechs. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not a huge fan of one of these mechs. See if you can guess which one I'm not a fan of. So, let's get this poll going right here. Lloyd's Titan Mech. Alright. Or the Golden Mech. Goku's in Fortnite. I saw that. Yet another reason why I'm glad I don't play Fortnite. Lloyd's Titan Mech, the Golden Mech, take a vote. What is your favorite? Does the Crystal King want to marry Edna? It's kind of specific. I don't know why he would. No matter what, Lloyd wins. True, this is very much a Lloyd round right there. If you don't like Lloyd, I guess the way that you make him lose is by not voting. I don't know. Original or Legacy Golden Mech? I kind of like the original one, to be honest. The Legacy one is more modernized, but the mech itself, the Golden Mech, is supposed to be this ancient thing, right? I feel like the original set captures that a lot more, or at least the Temple of Light set does, because that's where the mech is included or whatever. I think that older mech captures that ancient feel a lot more than the newer one, even though the Legacy Golden Mech has knees. That is true. I just think in the case of this mech specifically, maybe it didn't need knees. Maybe it doesn't need all that much articulation, because I think it's supposed to be a little bit more older It's supposed to be ancient. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, yeah, the Legacy Golden Mech is pretty cool. Never got that set, though. Never bothered to get it. I just felt like the original did the job a lot better, and I still have the original mech over there on the shelf, looking right at it right now. Hello, Golden Mech. I have it right next to the Golden Dragon. How about that? Do I like Captain Carter? She's alright. Sure. Got nothing against Captain Carter. She appeared in What If and Doctor Strange. Yeah, not too bad. I like Haley Atwell just fine. I think she's good as Captain Carter. So much gold. I know, right? It's so golden. I will say, in terms of my original Golden Mech set, it's actually broken. The chest piece, I've told you guys this before, but the chest piece broke off because the gold piece just snapped because it's old and brittle. So I got to get a new one, unfortunately. At the end of the bracket, can we do a poll if we want Kahoot on Monday or tomorrow? It's going to be Monday regardless. Tomorrow, I got something else planned. I got way too much to do this week, setting up for the Friday stream. So the Kahoot will be on Monday because that'll give me the weekend to prep for it. So that'll be happening on Monday for sure. And we will do another one on Friday. So don't you worry, Friday of next week. So next week, there will be 2 Kahoots. One on Monday, one on Friday. To make up for the lack of Kahooting that's going to be going on this week. In terms of which mech is better, Golden Mech or Titan Mech, Golden Mech has won. So going over to the bracket, bump up the Golden Mech. Fantastic. And of course, last matchup in the first round, we have the Garma Mecha Man versus the Samurai X Mech, the original this time. All right. Original Samurai X Mech versus Garma Mecha Man. Sounds good. Which is better, Garma Mecha Man, still hate that name, or Nias Samurai X Mech, X Mech, but original. There we go. That's a classic mech. If there's one mech that defines classic Ninjago mechs, it's the original Samurai X Mech. 100%. Which is better, Garmadon's Mecha Manly Manness of mechs, or the original Samurai X Mech? Take a vote. Ooh, look at that. Front of the jet for Zane looks like a bird. Yeah, kinda. I thought it looked more like a dragon, but now I can just see a bird. Zane's bird jet confirmed. Fantastic. Benthamar or Nia? Probably Nia, to be honest. I mean, Benthamar's cool, but Nia, we've seen her for a lot more seasons. She's had a lot more to do, so gotta go with Nia. Could have called it the Gar Mecha Man. That is such a better name than Garma Mecha Man. What were they thinking? Gar Mecha Man. I like it. They could have just called it the Garmageddon and called it good from there. It certainly looks like it would end the world. Look at that thing. Looks like Megatron, and not from like the 80s, but from the really terrible 5th Transformers movie directed by Michael Bay. Love Michael Bay. Truly a film visionary. He's going to, re-energize the film industry. Have you guys seen Ambulance? Yeah, me neither. We could probably end off this poll right here. Seems like the original Samurai X Mech has won. I like the original Samurai X Mech as well, but honestly, I kind of like Garma Mecha Man, as stupid of a name as it is. I kind of like that design a lot more. I think it's just a lot more beastly as opposed to the original Samurai X Mech, but fair is fair. Let's bump up the original Samurai Mech. There we go. And we have our top 8 consisting of these 8 lovely mechs. All good in my opinion. Playing for top 4 now, just moving right along here. The original, or not the original, sorry, but the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Yeah, the original Mech Dragon, because there's been so many of them. The Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus the Hydro Mech. Another battle between Lloyd mechs. I guess you could argue the Hydro Mech is kind of Lloyd's, kind of, sort of, but let's settle on that quick. Let's do that. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus Hydro Mech. Let's roll with that. Here we go. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus the Hydro Mech. Alright. Curious to see how this one goes. Have I seen Bullet Train? I have not, but I do want to. I would love to watch that movie at some point here. Kind of want to see it. Had tickets for it a couple weeks ago. Had to cancel because I had too much going on. Maybe I will see it before it leaves theaters. Oh, look at that jump right there. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. A gap that big. Look at that. Do we even need to to keep the poll rolling, if there's a gap that significant, if there's a gap that big, I think we can just end it right there. I don't think the Hydra Mech is coming back from that. 86-14%. Let's go ahead and end that. I don't think we need to let that poll run anymore. The Hydra Mech has already been buried. If we just let the poll go on for longer, it would just be burying it even more. So, Dragon wins. Yes, indeed. Going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Not surprising that it beat out the Hydra Mech. I was kind of looking at this matchup and thinking, yeah, that's not going to last very long. And sure enough, it did not. Over here, Cole's Quake Mech versus the Crystallized Samurai X Mech. Ooh, battle of two really good mechs right there. Oh, man. I wonder which one I would choose. Not sure, to be honest. This is going to be an interesting bracket. Let's see how it goes. Next up, let's see how it goes here. Cole's Quake Mech from the movie. Versus the Nias Samurai X Mech from the Crystallized season. That is quite the mouthful. All right, take a vote, folks. Take a vote. What are you thinking? Speaking of Quakes, you guys ever realize how the original Scythe of Quakes is called the Scythe of Quakes and not the Scythe of Earth? You got the Sword of Fire, Shurikens of Ice, Nunchucks of Lightning, and the Scythe of Earthquakes. Scythe of Quakes. That always kind of bothered me when I was a kid. I was like, what the heck? Like, Cole's element isn't Quakes. So, like, what's the deal? What's the deal with this naming system? What's the deal with airline food? Why do I like the Quake Mech? I think it is very unique. I like how it rolls around on one wheel. Kind of looks like a gorilla. I like that too. It's very beefy, very strong looking. It has nice hands. I think that Cole sitting in there with his little tape decks, I think that's awesome, you know? Instead of giving him like a handlebar to hold on to, it's implied that he controls the mech through music and sound, which is awesome in my opinion. Can't really go wrong with the Quake Mech in my opinion. However, it seems like with the poll, the Samurai X Mech is winning. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I would vote for, to be honest. They're both really good. Both solid, both really good mechs. Can't really go wrong with either of them. Unfortunately, seems like the Nias Samurai X Mech has won. I would kind of maybe vote for the Quake Mech. But then again, like I said, they're both good. So let's go ahead and wrap that up there. Moving on to our bracket. Where is our bracket? There we go. Ooh, look at that. Glitching. All right, let's bump up Nia's Mech. Welcome to the top 4. Over here, we have a battle between Zane's Titan Mech and the Golden Mech. All right, Zane's Titan Mech versus Golden Mech. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get that rolling here. All right, let's do it. What do I think the last element is? That's a good question. Could not tell you. Not even sure if they're still going to be doing that, to be honest. The last element was like a thing from a while ago, rumored to be happening this year, but I don't know. To be honest, it doesn't really seem like Ninjago's doing anything with it. Maybe it's going to be crystals. Maybe the crystals are going to be the last element. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Titan Mech versus Golden Mech. Take a vote. Which mech is better? Hunted pictures? Yep, we got Hunted rolling right now for you. Hunted in the background sounds good to me. Could the last element be lava? I don't know about that. I mean, with lava, it's kind of similar to Earth, right? I mean, Earth has been using like lava and magma and whatnot for the longest time with Cole's little Earth punch there. So I think lava would just be way too similar to Earth, you know? Or maybe even fire. I think it's more similar to Earth. But if you wanted to argue fire, same deal. Way too similar to an existing element. So, you know, Harumi should get an origin story called The Rise of the Quiet One. I'd read that or watch that, depending on, you know, depending on what it would come out in. I think it'd be interesting for Harumi to get some type of origin story. Then again, we've seen her origin in the show already, though, right? So I'm not really sure how much more of an origin she needs, because we kind of already know what she's all about. We kind of know how she, how she became the Quiet One, I guess you could say. Space or cosmic? Yeah, that'd be an awesome power. Can you imagine like a space ninja? That'd be crazy. That's always been like my dream elemental power. Like a cosmic or a space themed ninja. Maybe an elemental master that comes from space. That'd be awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. Please, Ninjago, please make that. That's like my dream character. If I were to make like an original character, he would be, or she would be, not sure how I would gender that character. He or she would be the master of space, master of cosmic ninja born from the stars. That'd be awesome. In terms of which mech is winning, let's go ahead and end off the poll there. Zane's Titan mech actually won. Fantastic. Look at that. Zane's Titan mech, followed by the Golden mech. Kind of unexpected, to be honest. Did not really expect the Titan mech to win over the Golden mech. But, you know, the bracket has spoken. So let's fix whatever's going on up there. And let's bump up the Titan mech. Wow, a little bit of an upset there. Was not expecting that. I'd probably vote for the original Golden mech just because of its history and its historical context. But honestly, the Titan mech won. So congrats, Titan mech fans. Congratulations. Over here we have a battle between we have a donation from Jose, $4.99. Thank you very much, Jose. I will look at that there momentarily. We have a battle between the Nia mechs right here. Nia's Water Strider versus Nia's original Samurai X mech. All right, let's go with that. Let's see how that goes. Water Strider versus the original Samurai X mech. All right, let's see. Bada bing. Nia's Water Strider versus Samurai X Mech original. Good lord, some of these are really long to type. Alright, Water Strider versus Samurai X Mech the original. Take a vote. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you like the most? And in terms of Jose, with your $4.99, got a better joke than this. I mean, that is a pretty funny joke, Jose. I will say that is kind of funny in terms of like dark humor. I'm a big fan of dark humor and whatnot. I will say I'm not going to read that on stream for fear of getting canceled. I mean, heck, I might even get canceled just saying I find it funny. But, you know, I appreciate the $4.99, Jose. Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the channel contribution. As usual, your donations are very generous and always welcome. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. You know, to to go ahead and make up for the lack of me not reading that joke on stream, hey Google, tell us another joke, please.
Why did the school kids eat their homework?
Oh, God.
Because their teacher told them it was a piece of cake.
Nice. Almost choked on my drink laughing so hard at that one. Thanks, Google. So yeah, in terms of which mech you think is better, both Nia mechs, you know, so Nia wins either way, just like how Lloyd won either way a couple of rounds ago, so there you go. Nia's Water Strider, Samurai X mech. Honestly, I'd probably vote for the Water Strider, but Samurai X mech, not too bad either. We'll probably let it run for 2 minutes. We'll give that one a 2-minute runtime. All I heard was teacher. The joke was, why did the kids eat their homework? Because the teacher told them it was a piece of cake or something like that. It was just it was such a memorable joke, man. It was like the best joke I've ever heard in my life. It's beautiful. What's my favorite character? Cole, Garmadon, Skylar. Yeah, one of those three. Those are my top 3 in no particular order. I do want to make a video at some point, maybe after I get done with all of the crystallized reviews and such. I want to make a video, my top 10 favorite characters, but redone for the modern day. You know, do an update on that type of video. In terms of which mech is better, let's end off the poll. Who won? Who won? The original Samurai X mech. Interesting. All right, let's go back to our bracket then. Bump up the original Samurai X mech, and we also got to do some maintenance here because this should be there, that should be there, good, and Nia's Samurai X mech joins the top 4. Now, folks, we have a top 4 consisting of the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, Zane's Titan mech, Nia's new Samurai mech, and Nia's old Samurai mech. Look at Nia, just kind of cleaning up around here. Awesome. Let's settle for top 2. Let's play for top 2. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus Zane's Titan mech. That'll be the next round here. Let's go with that for a little bit. Hands of Time pictures sounds good to me. Nia's mech was in there. Nia's the queen of the mechs. She really is. You know, she's made some good mechs before. Can't really go wrong with a good old Nia mech every now and then. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus the Zane's Titan mech. All right. Take a vote, ladies and gentlemenses. Take a vote. What are you thinking for this one? What do you think? Leave a vote down below or in the on the side or wherever you see the poll. Leave a vote. Imagine if the last element is friendship. Oh man, imagine that really quick. Imagine this for a second. Like, picture this scenario. The ninja are wounded. The Crystal King is standing before them, almost victorious. But then Lloyd says, wait a minute, Overlord, you're forgetting the last element. And you think he's going to say the element of surprise, right? But then instead he goes, friendship. And then he just shoots a big rainbow beam out of his hand and the Overlord blows up or whatever. That'd be a very awful way to end the Ninjago series, but, you know. It is possible. Anything's possible in the land of Lego Ninjago. You guys know this to be true. It's friendship. It's friendship, Overlord. Blah. Perfect. I would die of cringe. Me too. I'd probably turn the TV off and question the entire history of my channel. If it's all been leading to this. It's all been leading to Lloyd shooting a rainbow beam out of his hand. Last element is apology. Yeah, Harumi apologizes to Lloyd, and then the Crystal King blows up. That's truly what needed to happen there. They just needed to mend that relationship. Would that be power of friendship, or would that just be power of apologies? I think that could be fun. What's your last element? Apology. You're forgetting the most important element, Overlord. The element of apologizing to people that you've wronged. Which mech is better, Green Ninja Mech Dragon or Zanes Titan Mech? Let's end off that poll there. Seems like the Green Ninja Mech Dragon has won, so going back to our bracket, let's do some maintenance around here. There we go. Bump up the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Welcome to the top 2, my friend. Now, for who will be joining the Green Ninja Mech Dragon in the top 2, we have the new crystallized Samurai X Mech or the original Samurai X Mech. Battle of the Nia Mechs for the second round in a row. Look at that. Nia Mech battle down here. Nia Mech battle up here. Only this time, specifically, it's the battle of Nia's Samurai X Mechs. So, interesting. Let's see what we can do with that really quick. And let's do Seabound pictures because it's the Nia season. Since we have a Nia themed poll here with the Samurai X Mech. Which mech is better? Samurai X Mech from Crystallized versus Samurai X Mech from Original. Samurai, highest level of warrior class. Samurai X Mech versus Samurai X Mech. All right, I like it. Take a vote. Which mech do you prefer? Take a vote. Are you going new school or old school? Pick your poison. What do you guys prefer? What are you guys thinking? As I take a sip of my beverage there. Last element is the power of anime. Yeah, an anime opening starts playing and Lloyd just goes Super Saiyan. Then they can finally put Lloyd in Fortnite, right? He'll be there alongside my other favorite anime characters like Goku and Naruto and Rick from Rick and Morty. Original because of nostalgia. I gotcha. I think I'd vote for the new one, to be honest, and in fact the new one is actually winning. But the original one definitely isn't too bad. Like the original, like as Ninjago mechs go, like I said, that original Samurai X Mech is kind of like the original grandfather or grandmother of all of the following mechs. So, yeah, can't really go wrong with that. Good stuff all around. Last element is Fortnite. Yeah, there you go. Maybe the ninja just need to sit the Crystal King down and play some Fortnite with him. That's all he wants in life. He's just so angry because nobody will play Fortnite with him. Are you guys enjoying these crystallized scenarios that I'm just making up here off the top of my head? Surely I think that could happen in Ninjago Crystallized. New theory video coming very, very soon. Why don't we end off the which mech is better poll? Seems like the Samurai X Mech is the winner, or at least the crystallized one. There you go. Samurai X Mech original has not won, unfortunately. So if you guys are a fan of the original, I can see why maybe you'd vote for that one. The crystallized mech, though, I think is much, much better. So going back to our bracket, so let's bump up the crystallized Nia Mech, and now we have our final 2. And now it's the final countdown. Ba-da-da-da. Golden Lloyd's epic golden hydro mech dragon of awesomeness versus the crystallized Samurai X Mech. Let's take a vote. Who will win? Final round, people. Let's do it. The epic conclusion. It's what we've all been waiting for. What if Ninjago Crystallized ends and they realize that they haven't wrapped up the Last Element storyline yet? So Lloyd turns to his ninja and he's like, maybe the real Last Element was the friends that we made along the way. And then they all laugh and high five, and then it cuts to credits. That'd be amazing. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus the Samurai X Mech. Samurai. I spelled samurai very wrong. X Mech from crystallized.com. Like and subscribe, new videos every Thursday. Green Ninja Mech Dragon versus Samurai X Mech from Crystallized. Take a vote. Final round, people. Last round. Here we go. This is for all the marbles. Whoever wins this will be crowned Ninjago's best mech. So let's take a vote. Which one do you prefer? Which one is better? Dragon Mech, because Dragon, understandable. It's pretty much, like, what's your flavor of the day? Do you like dragons more? Do you like robotic mechs more? I think the Dragon Mech is very unique, but the Samurai X Mech, I think that's more like classic mech, So it just kind of depends on what your flavor of the day is. Do you like dragon mechs? Do you like samurai mechs, like normal mechs? Take a vote. They're pretty even right now, 48-52, so we will let this run for the full 2 minutes. That'll actually round out the stream quite nicely. So let's go with that. Final round. Take a vote. What are you guys thinking? Do you think they will make a Will Film animated movie for the 2023 core sets? Probably not Will Film, because that studio is actually shutting down, unfortunately. But Wild Brain, maybe they could do more core shorts. I mean, why not, right? They did core shorts for the original core sets. Why not make more? That'd be awesome. That'd be a good way to bring in the older ninjas, still have them around, especially if they're going to be doing like a new team for next year. Sure. Let's do it. Why not? Sounds fantastic. What character do I prefer, Benthamar or Lloyd? Probably Lloyd, to be honest. Like, Benthamar is cool. He's definitely one of the better side characters, but I don't think he really stacks up to any of the main characters. Benthamar certainly hasn't had that much to do. But I like his origin. I like his involvement with Seabound, so can't really go wrong with our good old friend Benthamar. Not at all. Do I think that Cole's grandfather built the stone mech in the Earth Temple? Could be. Either him or Lily, right? Probably designed that mech. I'd say Cole's grandfather, though. It seems really ancient, really old. I imagine it goes back a couple of generations. Sure, I like that Earth mech. I wish the set would have made it more earthy and less fiery. All right, let's wrap up the poll. 2 minutes is up. Let's see who won. Samurai X Mech from Crystallized won. All right, cool. Green Ninja Mech Dragon has been dethroned, and the winner of the entire mech bracket is Nia's new Samurai X Mech. And I agree, this mech is pretty fantastic. Not sure if I'd place it above the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, but still really solid mech. Love the set, love the design in the show. I'm excited to see it more in Crystallized as a season. Hopefully we see it more in part 2, right? I imagine Nia could use this during the final battle. That'd be awesome to see. I hope it wasn't just a one and done thing only in this scene specifically. That'd be kind of stupid. But yeah, Nia's Samurai X Mech from Crystallized has won. A pretty solid poll overall for today, or pretty solid bracket rather. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We have ourselves a couple of minutes left in the stream, but we have enough time to do some rapid fire questions. So let's go ahead and get those rolling, shall we? What should we do for pictures? I'm thinking Ice Chapter. I don't think we've done Ice Chapter for a hot minute, so let's do some Ice Chapter pictures. And of course, we will be back next week for another bracket on Wednesday. So that'll be the next time we do a bracket. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Rapid fire questions. Here we go. Last couple of minutes that we have here. Let's do some rapid fire questions. Let's see. If Skylar got a mech, what color would I have it be? Probably a combination of her signature orange, dark red, and maybe black. That'd be a pretty cool color scheme. Sure. I'd have it be maybe a smaller mech, built more for speed than power and scale. I'd say probably a smaller mech for sure. I will personally hunt down Tommy Andreasen if the Samurai X Mech was a one-off thing. Yeah, I hope it isn't, man. I hope it isn't. I hope we see it in the final battle. I hope we see it a lot more in Crystallized Part 2. Because a mech like that, man, that deserves to be seen. That deserves to be on the front lines battling the Crystal King head on. Fingers crossed we get that. That'd be awesome. Cole or Jay? Gotta go with Cole. Cole is the better of the two in my opinion. I'm gonna say, what is this on my phone there? Just a maintenance reminder for a mobile game that I no longer play. It was like, what, are we under a tornado warning? Nope, just an update for this mobile game that I haven't touched in many, many months. Am I going to watch She-Hulk? Yeah, That comes out tonight, right? Ooh. She-Hulk night, boys. Get your popcorn out. Here we go. Who's the better mother, Misaka or Maya? Misako or Maya? Ooh, probably Maya. And I'm just not saying that because I'm a Maya stan. Like, Misako, she's pretty cool as well. Yeah. But Maya, I don't know. I think she's just the better parent overall, especially now that she's been back from having been kidnapped. I think she's trying to do a lot for her lovely children, Kai and Nia. So, yeah, let's go with Maya. Sounds good. But Misako, not a bad parent, in my opinion. Made some questionable decisions in the past, but in my opinion, she's more than made up for it nowadays. So, did your dad reply back to you on Dareth? Yes, he did. I ended up posting that message on my community tab and on my Twitter. So if you guys haven't seen that, check that out. Talked to my dad about the brown ninja Dareth, and he confirms he is still a fan. He also talks about his history of him being a ninja, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that about my father. Don't know a lot of things about that man. He's very mysterious. Very interesting. Do I prefer pancakes or waffles? How about Belgian waffles? Those are good. Those are always good to eat. I'll say waffles, but specifically Belgian waffles. And now I'm hungry for Belgian waffles. Fantastic. Akita or Harumi? Probably Harumi. I think Harumi is definitely going to be the better character there. Your dad is Master Wu. I see him more as Garmadon, to be honest. Like a mysterious figure, very interesting past. At the same time, he's also my papa, so, you know, Master Wu really isn't a dad. But Garmadon is, for sure. Lloyd or Kai? Probably Lloyd, personally. Would I watch a bad Ninjago reboot? I'd watch it, to be honest, but I don't think I'd be very happy about it, you know? I don't want Ninjago to get a reboot or, like, some type of subsequent show that's just lesser in quality. I want there to be a Ninjago series that's just as good as the original. So, you know, I'd still watch like a bad Ninjago show, but I probably wouldn't be very happy about it. I mean, I've watched bad Ninjago things before, so, you know. Do you think that Garmadon will come back? Oh yeah, for sure. Garmadon's going to be in Crystallized, 100%. He's going to be there fighting alongside his son and the ninja. Is 200th stream going to be same time, same place? Yes, indeed. It might run a little bit longer, to be honest. I think we're going to let the Friday stream this week be 2 hours instead of the traditional 1 hour, just because we're trying to screen the Ninjago movie. It's honestly going to last a lot more than an hour, so that stream will probably be 2 hours, but it will be starting at the same time. So don't worry about that. Same time, same place on Friday. Friday stream. Favorite Ninjago ship? Gotta go with Jay and Nia, the classic, the OG, the most perfect canon ship ever, with absolutely no problems whatsoever. No, they've had their issues, but they're certainly a lot better now as opposed to what they once were. So, let's see. Do I ship Kai and Cole? I don't mind that ship, but I also don't love it, you know, like other people do. Not my favorite ship ever, but I don't mind it, I guess. It's alright. I just don't really see it. I ship them more with other people. But I don't mind the Kai and Cole ship. Sure. The problems make Jaya realistic? Indeed. Yes, they do. Fantastic observation there. Is Kai's mech from Season 2 best priced? Or is the best priced mech? What was it when it retailed? $10? That's a pretty good price for that set. Sure. I don't think that mech is overpriced at all. Nowadays, you might need to pay a little bit more for it, but back in the day, if it was $10, yeah, solid price for that mech. Best lawyers, Saul Goodman, Matt Murdock, or She-Hulk? Probably Matt Murdock. Plot twist, Dareth is the best lawyer. There you go. Did your NRG-J come yet? Yes, indeed it did. I added it to my NRG collection, and now I can finally rest. Watch the sunrise in a grateful universe. I don't know. It's fun having the original NRG Ninja, but, you know, I still don't really care for them all that much. I don't think they're super show accurate. Maybe I'll give them shoulder armor someday. Maybe I'll paint some shoulder armor. What will we do after the movie is done? Will you buy a Kita or a Maya body pillow, or would you do that before to build hype? We could probably look for Akita figures maybe after the movie wraps up. Maybe we could do that. I'm still on the hunt for Akita. I need her in my collection, and I will have her one day. Maybe we could do that after the movie on Friday. Why is it getting popular to hate Lloyd? I think it's been popular to hate on Lloyd for a while, just because he's kind of like the main character, and people don't like main characters 9 out of 10 times. I don't know. I think the Lloyd hype, or the Lloyd hate, rather, has kind of died down over the past several years, which is nice to see, for sure. And why don't we answer... Yeah, we have time for one more question. One more question before we wrap things up here today. one more question before we round out the stream. Call it good from there. One more question. Let's see what we got here. What should we do for a final question? Hubba-dubba-dubba-da. All right, one final question. Let's see. What should we do? Ooh, best Ninjago concept art? Actually, yeah, concept art for Ninjago is really good. If you guys haven't seen the concept art for March of the Oni, you got to check it out. That concept art is fantastic. In fact, let me see if I can find it really quick. Show you what it looks like. Because March of the Oni, I think, has like the best concept art ever. Let me see if I can find some examples really quick. Over on the lovely Ninjago wiki. Where art thou? March of the Oni concept art is pretty insane. Like here. Get rid of this ad really quick. Get rid of that ad too. Look at some of this. Look at some of this stuff. Look at these concepts. These concepts are insane. Especially like this right here. That is crazy. Look how good that looks. March of the Oni definitely has like the best concept art out of the entirety of Ninjago. Absolutely 100%. I think that March of the Oni has insane concepts. Wish that a lot of them made it to the final cut of season 10, but you know, can't have everything in life. Now can we? With that being said, everybody, let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. Let's wrap things up here today. Let's go ahead and end with the streaming schedule. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And yeah, if you guys want to check out more concept art for Ninjago, I think you should totally check out the Ninjago wiki. They have a nice little page on concept art. Would totally recommend looking at some unused Ninjago concepts, especially ones like March of the Oni's concepts, which look fantastic. So with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's stream. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Yes, indeed. I will give you guys that many hugs. I'm glad the stream got situated today after the lag fest that we had earlier. Glad things worked out. Thank you all very much for sticking with me throughout the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Same time tomorrow. We're going to be back for another stream. Same time, same place. So feel free to swing on by for tomorrow's stream. Hope to see you guys there. And in the meantime, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I certainly had a lot of fun. Hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day/night, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Peace.